Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm showing you guys the Blue Star rocket stove today. Okay, so Blue Star came out with this, actually a very good rocket stove. It's a little heavy because the good metal that they're making out of. The quality is actually very nice. Okay, it came in a little heavy, probably about 16 to 17 pound out of this. Very well packed. They give you a carrying case right here, and it's actually collapsible. So you see most of the product out there are big and bulky. It's kind of attaches to like an L shape or like a half V shape. So it takes a lot of space. But this one is actually collapsible. So everything packed nice. I have one that I've been using for a very long time, and so I'm buying a second one today, and I'm doing an open review for you guys to see the item itself. So everything is nice, packed well. I was going to open this a couple of days ago, but cloudy, wind, rain, I just can't do it. So I used the opportunity today to do it outdoor. It just looks so much better doing it outdoor. Okay, so let's go over the feature that I have in the box. The Blue Star, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna set it up a little bit. Hopefully the video is not too long, but let's go over the things that I have right here. So it actually is a 16.9 pound or 7.63 kilograms. It made out of the carbon steel with high temperature resistance paint. That's what I have. So no rust. If you leave it outside, yeah, it'll probably rust. Or if you can use it and wash it, take care of it, it'll last basically almost forever, like the one I have. After you use it, rinse it off, dry it off, and repack it into your carrying case right here, and that's lasts basically forever. But make sure you dry it first, okay? So don't let all the acid from the rain or the water that you rinse it off with, and that's gonna corrode over time. Okay, so so this one actually effective burning save about 40% of fuel using. So for example, if you need a bundle like this big to cook something, now it's just like half of that size, or maybe less than half of about half of that size, or maybe less. Okay, depend on what you're using too. The smoke is reduced to 50 to 60% because everything just like when the wind go in like this and it go shoot up straight, so there's no smoke that kind of fly into your face and let you sit right downwind, and of course you're gonna get some of that. This has a 1500 degrees Fahrenheit heat. Okay, so it burned really hot, so that's why it saved a lot of energy and energies out. So the energy output is 4070.78 kilojoules per hour, so that's really good. You can use it for camping, for survival, for picnic, barbecue, and whatever you do. Okay, so this actually act as a heating, basically a heating stove for you. Okay, so because it made out of steel, out of metal, so when you burn, you can actually cook on top, and then all that steel right here will generate heat. So basically it acts like a wood stove for winter. Okay, so if you carefully cover it up and put like a chimney go outside, some distance so the heat won't generate, and you can actually have a really cool wooden stove inside of your house. But of course you can have to take all that measurement of carbon monoxide and all that stuff. So let's try to put all of this together, and hopefully I remember how to do it. It's been a while, but it should be very easy since it's collapsible, and you're gonna do that almost every time you take it out. Okay, so I should have bring my knife with me to cut this. but you know, it should be just fine right here. Okay, and oh, they have their logo on here too. You can hear the sound. That's, you know, that's, you can tell it's very good steel on there. Okay, it has the instruction manual right here, so if I forgot how to do it, I'm gonna have to look into that manual right there. I should have brought a knife. All right. Okay, so let's hope I don't lose anything down on all of this grass right here. I'm gonna follow the picture right here, so that's why I don't have to look at the manual, hopefully. All right, so you know, everything is in high quality steel right here, so very good stuff. Okay, and it's not even oily or anything, so your hand will be very clean when you touch it, unless after you use. Okay, so this is going to be on top where you put your stove on top or anything that you cook with, up top, and this will be the leg at the bottom, and this is another top piece. We're going to put that up in a little bit, and this is another bottom piece right here. Okay, so I guess the bottom piece, you're going to put it through this right here. This will be your bottom and the front. Okay, yeah, so I try not to look at the manual. Okay, so this will actually goes right in between here. They actually have the little edge right here on 4 sides, and this one have 4 hooks that you can hook into. So it's very easy sample, just like that. And then the legs will go in. Let me try to pick up the rods right here. Oh, yeah, don't lift up that like that. Okay, you're gonna disassemble that. So come on, there we go. And this gonna go stays like wise. Okay, this goes here, and one more goes right here. So you can see it's a little heavy for me to pick up with one hand. So that goes there, and then your legs goes right in between there. Okay, one more over here, and you should have your stove. Oh, I need to put it upward right there. Okay, and this little thing right here, little lever right here, is for you to take it somewhere, or it actually sometimes can prevent it to tip over. I like to put mine like this, so just in case something tip over, it's just not spilling everywhere. If you don't want to use it, just push it back, or you can push it way up here, but it's gonna get hot. So be careful. That's only one thing. Be careful about all of this stuff. Just be careful when you burn it. You don't want to, you know, keep your hand off of it, basically, unless you have some kind of gloves on. Okay, and this will go on top, on side. You see 4 angles right here. This will actually goes on the side, the angle like that. Okay, and this one goes right in between the other one. There you go. So you can have whatever stove. For example, this is a stove. You can put it on top like that, or like this, or whatever way that you want. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it for this right here. And again, this one right here is for the spacing, right inside of here, right inside. I guess I need to show you guys right in between here. Okay, right in between here. So when you put in all of your woods, whatever fuels that you're burning, you can shove it right in here, and it actually fall off on the bottom. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to lift it over, and right here on the back of it, right here, all the ash will fall out of here, so you don't have to stuck with a whole bunch of ashes inside of here. So it's actually a very easy cleaning system for this right here. I have used this for heat, acting as um, a uh, a wooden heating stove from indoor. Basically, I took this off and I built something. I built like a trap door right here because all of that air intake will come in from the back, and then if you're going to use it, build something to cover it up like a trap door. You open it up, you put your fuse in here, and then close it up, okay? And then you're gonna have like some long funnel, act like a chimney out this way, okay? So basically you need to have it far and long, but hey, it helps. Like if I have it inside my camping tent, I've done it before, it works really good. But if you burn it for a very long time, you should have some kind of protection around the top of the chimney, so because all of that hot air will come out of here. It could melt your tent, but if you are careful, you wrap it with foil and all that stuff, so it should be working just fine. Okay, I burned it for 2 days straight, no problem at all. Okay, so but just be careful, you have to play around with it. And so yeah, and of course you have to have it on some kind of tray and level up above the ground. If you have sit inside your tent, I would say have some kind of bricks or wood or something to at least level it up like about this high, and then put this inside some kind of tray because the ash will fall out of here. Okay, and you don't want that to be everywhere inside your tent or even burn the bottom of your tent. So level it up, put something longer chimney, and that works perfectly fine. Okay, so with this being on here, you don't have to use a lot of wood, or you don't even have to use wood to burn something like this. I mean, all you see is around here are the twigs like this right here, the small twigs like this. If you can have like a bundle about a good hand size, 2 hand size full like this with small twigs like this, you can actually burn and boil water. Okay, or you can grab a whole bunch of a couple tight handful of this, shove it in there, 3 or 4 handful of that will actually burn and will boil your water, not a problem. You can use charcoal, you can use wood charcoal, whatever fuse you can throw in here. 4 or 5 round charcoal like this will work perfectly fine. You don't have to bring a lot of fuel to do your cooking, to do your heating and all of that. Okay, so a bundle of wood, the regular wood that you buy at the store, a bundle of this big will last you for about 2 days cooking only. Okay, so every time I used it to cook, I use a bundle of wood chopped to smaller pieces, like thumb size or big toe size, and a bundle like this will cook me a meal, like a whole entire meal, just not with just water. Okay, so you don't have to use a lot, just a couple in there, burning, and all that heat will just rise up on top of here and cook your stuff. Okay, with this right here, you can actually turn it around for a smaller stove as well. So just tip that over, and you will have a round thing right here, and you can just put your smaller pots on top of here. Okay, so make sure the bottom is level, so that way it's not rocking. With this size, okay, if you have a stove it right here, that's fine. But if you have it like this, then it can slide off onto the side. Okay, so just make sure that you level this up if you have a bigger pot on top of here, and you should be fine. yeah, so basically I think I cover up everything about this thing. I just love it so much. I bought another one in case sometime I have, like, two things going on, or a friend that need it, or a backup one, just in case. So yeah, that is all that I have for you guys on this video. So stay tuned for the future video. I'll see you guys on the next video.